Atlas presents P Studio. Oh, let's not burn my bread. Hey, look at that. And we are playing Persona 340. So, I was wondering for a little bit what my next major LP was going to be. And I was kind of like uncertain and unsure of what I wanted to play. And then, almost perfectly timed, this dropped on Switch. So, yeah. I've actually never played Persona 3 Portable. I played Persona 3 Fez. Didn't finish the answer. I need to someday go back and do that one, even though people are telling me it sucks. But I need to go back and finish that one. This is my first time playing Persona 3 Portable. It's going to be interesting to see the changes that you're doing in there. So much worse than yes, I know it's called Burn My Dread. I don't care. I call it Burn My Dread because it's funnier that way. Also, if you look at Lotus, but the person who does the rapping part for Burn My Dread, one of the versions is called Burn My Bread, and he knows it because he even mentioned it on Twitter. It's like, I could change this, but it's funnier this way, so it's staying like this. Now, Persona 3 was actually the game that actually got me into not just Persona, but all of the SMT games. Like, this was my starting, well, not this one particularly, but Persona 3 Fez was my starting off on all Atlas games. I went from Persona 3 Fez to Persona 4, still need to play Golden. Went back and played SMT 3, still need to play 1 and 2 just to give him a fair shot. SMT 4, Digital Devil Saga, Devil Survivor, and I've just been bouncing back and forth. Strange Journey, Devil Spider 1 and 2, Overclocked. But so many of these games I played because of my starting point in this game right here. And as such, this one holds a very special place in my heart. Because I really do like Atlas games, and if it wasn't for this game, I probably wouldn't be into it. Now, before we begin, since it's been quite a long time, I want to do my what's happening in the video game industry. And there has been a lot happening. Not just in the video game industry, but the entertainment industry. First off, go watch Puss in Boots, The Last Wish if you haven't. You don't need to have watched all the Shrek movies and the other pre-Puss in Boots movies to get all the things. There's cameos and things that you'll get more if you watch the other movies. However, it is just an amazing standalone movie. I have no hate for Avatar: Way of Water, but Puss in Boots is the better one. Honestly, Puss in Boots is probably the best movie of 2022. It's not going to be held as such because, you know, not by like the snooty ass critics, but for people who have any amounts of taste, it is probably the best movie of 2022. And you haven't seen it yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. It looks amazing. The action scenes are animated like the style of Spider-Verse, so they're all amazing. And the wolf character is, bar none, the most terrifying Pixar DreamWorks out of like both those companies together. The wolf is the most terrifying character I have ever witnessed. Every single time he's on screen, I was actively terrified for the other characters. It was great. Alright, what else? Oh, the CoffeeZilla Logan Paul Crypto Zoo fiasco has finally been quote-unquote settled. If you somehow missed that entirety of that, Logan Paul had a NFT project about a year ago, almost 2 years ago now. It kind of died out. Turns out some of the people he hired were like scammers and thieves and shit. And CoffeeZilla did like a massive expose. He waited a year though, and he tried to get like Logan Paul's information on it and try to get his side, only for Logan Paul to ignore him. But so then he made like a three-part hour-long documentary reviewing Crypto Zoo. And honestly, when you watch the videos, you gotta realize that he actually did a lot. He was pretty generous to Logan Paul, all things considered, and like gave him the least amount of flack. But Logan Paul, being the egotistical sack of shit he is, got pissy about it and tried to sue CoffeeZilla instead of the people who scammed. Eventually, he realized, or he probably didn't realize, his ego's too massive for that. But someone's probably told him, "Hey, suing CoffeeZilla is a really bad idea," because it turns out Logan Paul, actually, one of the things he was going to sue CoffeeZilla for was defamation. However, technically, nothing that CoffeeZilla did was defamation. And turns out, one of the people he outed on his in his own video, he defamed him because some of the information that Logan Paul gave, he wasn't allowed to. So it's just this big thing. Logan Paul's a piece of shit is the long and short of it. And anyone who believes in his next NFT project or believes in him anymore, you deserve to get scammed. At this point, I have no sympathy for anyone who keeps buying into all these NFT projects. You deserve to be scammed. What else? Oh, Microsoft and a lot of companies actually have fired thousands of employees. And, like, it seems to be so random because there are, like, veterans who have been in the company for, like, 10 plus years who got fired and shit. And companies wonder why there's no such thing as employee loyalty, why people are jumping between jobs. How are you going to be there for 10 plus years in a company and they just fire you out of seemingly nowhere? Yeah, shit sucks. However, the reason I want to talk about when it comes to Microsoft is because a lot of the people who got fired at the Microsoft end were people who worked on Halo Infinite. And that game needs as many developers as it can right now, not less. Let's see. The final thing that comes to mind right now is Stadia. Stadia. Google Stadia is now officially dead. Like, kaput. However, I will have to give them props. Because even though it is a dead console, they're doing quite a lot to, like, help the people transition out of it. They gave full refunds to all the people who bought games on it. They probably had to, or they would have gotten sued into oblivion. But yeah, they gave full refunds to everybody. For the people who played, like, online games like Destiny 2 and Red Dead Redemption Online, they allowed people to transfer their stuff off of the system. And finally, they're actually adding Bluetooth capabilities to allow the Stadia controller to work as a controller for other things. So they're actually doing a pretty good job letting Stadia transition into being... It's dead, but they are not fucking over people, so I will give them that. It was still a stupid idea, though. Either way, let's get into it. Welcome to the world of P3P, Persona 3 Portable. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you will be able to play a version very close to the original P3. This is the recommended for new players who have yet to experience P3. The female main character added to this game is not just for the female players, she's also for veterans of P3 and P3 Feds who want a new perspective. Now please choose a gender. So I've already played Persona 3 Prez, and I played as this guy. I believe his canon name is Makoto. She was added, and in the portable version, and she was really well liked by the community. But she wasn't like made into almost official canon until Persona Q2, because she appears in that game. Basically, it's kind of like alternate realities, because it was a case of, since if you play the female, it takes over the male's spot. She was there, and it's like, oh, you're all my friends. Who are you? Oh, I guess you don't know me somehow. Oh, that's a shame. Gray, red. But yes, I'm gonna play as a female main character because I've already played as a male main character. Telling you right now, there is a kind of creepy social link system that you can have with her. I'm not doing it. Don't even ask. Fuck you. Yes, I would. Oh, we're going. Let's see. Your choice will not influence the storyline. Choose a difficulty level that fits your comfort level. Well... do I plan to play this again? You know what? Fuck it. I'm experienced with Persona 3, and as well as Persona 4 and Persona 5. So I think I'm gonna go with Manic, and probably heavily regret it. Let's go! You can change the difficulty level from the command menu. Begin on Manic. Yes! I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Now please enjoy the game. This game is a work of fiction. No persons, groups, incidents. Oh, you know how that disclaimer always goes. I'll explain that butterfly in a second. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year to go without falter with your heart as your guide. And this cutscene that's about to happen is going to make absolutely no sense until later in the game. It is... Wait. Is the cutscene I'm thinking of, right? Oh, no. Terminal Station Evening. By the way, that butterfly that was flying all across the screen, for the people who haven't played Persona 1 and 2, which is basically everyone, that butterfly is effectively a god who's watching over us to give us a fair chance against all the shit that's going to be thrown at us in the Persona series. That is a god named Philemon. And let's not go into it. He's just a person. He's effectively saying, hey, humanity, I'm giving you the chance to not suck. Good luck. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Wait, no, I don't want the... No chickening out. I don't want the Japanese dub. Please tell me I can change it. No, I can't. Please tell me I can change it. Inside the New City passenger train. Also, that wasn't animated. So are you telling me that Persona 3 Portable didn't have the animated cutscenes? Please tell me I can change English dub. Due to a malfunction, the switching system days have been greatly altered. Give me 1 second. I need to check something. BRB. Okay, good. There is English dubbing. I'm sorry. I did not want to play the game in Japanese because I'm English. I don't care if they're all Japanese. I don't give a fuck. I don't feel like reading all that out. I doubt many people who watch this can speak Japanese. I don't care if that makes me woo-woo. I don't fucking care. I'm playing this in English. Shut the fuck up. Now please enjoy the game. Yeah, okay, yeah. Work of fiction, etc., etc. Hi, Philemon. Bye, Philemon. Time never waits. Yeah. Can I not skip this? Come on now. Don't be silly. There we go. Thank God.
I just put it to my head. Pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
Give me seconds. I need to pull up my handy dandy. There we go. Behind the voice actors, Persona 3. Actually, it'd be Persona voice actor Persona 3 Portable. Alright. So that character that you just heard, by the way, is Yukari Takaba, who's voiced by Michelle Ruff.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered.
You know her as Rukia in Bleach. Was she the original Rukia too? Oh, she's also Fujiko in Lupin. She is also Luna in Sailor Moon Eternal. Oh, she's Takeo from Demon Slayer. Sumire in Sakura Wars. Oh, she's she's Kawakami from Persona 5. She's Cream the Rabbits. That's great. She's Catherine with a K in the Catherine game. She is... Yeah, she's been Luna set for Sailor Moon. She's Rita in Tales of Vesperia. Actually, no, she's only been Luna since 2018, it seems.
We apologize to any customers who were in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai.
Wait, no, I was wrong. It keeps going.
Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
Oh, she's Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball Super. It's almost midnight. Yeah, there's no animated cutscenes. I know the Switch is weak, but I'm pretty sure it's strong to hold a PS2 game at this point. Oh yeah, she's always been the voice of Luna. She's Maria in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Huh. By the way, that's Laura Bailey. I'm not even gonna go into all the things Laura Bailey's done. You know Laura Bailey. Ah, she's Say, the coffee house workers in Rurouni Kenshin. Ah, that's great. Notice coffee club. She's finding a deserted city. Oh, she was Shocker in the Street Fighter Alpha movie. Ah, she's Yvette from the Oblongs. Nice. Alright, I can keep going with this. Obviously, this woman has had a very illustrious career. It's a really gigantic moon. Gekkogan High School. Iwatodai Dorm. If you listen real carefully, you can see what the alliteration they're trying to go for there.
Welcome.
Hello.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Wow, this is kind of sad. They can't even, get PS2 animations. Look, the Switch is a weak system. I think it's strong enough to handle PS2 level shit.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared.
I don't feel like that's true, little boy. Anyone who's played SMT kind of understands. Basically, people who went from SMT to play this game is like, I understand and I find it very worrying that you're trying to make a contract with me, little child. Because the last one that tried to make a contract with me, yeah. Let's see. Oh, his voice actor isn't showing up. Oh well.
It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
No pressure. Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I choose this fate of mine on my free will. Below is a blank to sign your own name. What's the canon name of the fantasy? Canon name is... I don't like when it's like an actual character like this. I like putting the canon name. Her canon name is Kotone Shioma. Shiomi? I'm probably saying it wrong. Again, I don't know Japanese. I apologize. How fucking dare I?
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
No pressure. Bye, small child.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me. Wait.
Mitsuru.
The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Man, this girl right here influenced an entire generation of people that wanted to be stepped on. That is Tara Platt, by the way. You know this voice actress. You've heard her in a lot of things. She's Edelgard in Fire Emblem. She is Zero in Nier Reincarnation. She's Melia Rage in Guilty Gear Strive. She is... This list is gonna go on for a while. She's Washimi in Retsuko. She's Elizabeth in Persona 4. She's Tamari in Boruto and Naruto. She's Yuri Watanabe in Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man on the PS4 and PS5, I guess. She is Muriel in Fire Emblem. Basically, she is that tough woman character voice that you hear in anime so fucking much. Oh, she voices Polaris in Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker. Neat. Oh, she's also Ino in Guilty Gear Xrd. But it seems like her big things are Mitsuru and Tamari from Naruto.
Who's she?
She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm.
Is it okay for her to be here?
I guess we'll see.
So we're just not going to talk about you pointing a gun at your head? No? Okay.
This is Yukari Takeba.
So?
She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Why do you have a gun?
Huh? Well, it's sorta like a hobby. Well, not a hobby, but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense.
Isn't Japan, like, hyper against guns? I don't feel like she should be able to have that at all.
It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your thing should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Why does Yukari have a choker? I don't like how it's just gonna be stills like this. It's so lame. Really?
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall.
You can't even explore.
So, Any questions?
That's kind of lame. I signed a contract.
Huh? What's this about a contract?
You hardly seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something?
So,
On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
what do you mean?
You know what I... Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going.
Fam, you know everything's not okay. No, whatever.
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
You've already walked downstairs. This is your assigned room. Oh yeah. And the best goddamn track in this motherfucking game series. Let's go. So when I was in college, right, I would play this at random, and I would always hope that someone would pop in, and I could say, "Sup, dude?" It only happened once. I said, hey, hey, do the body with a burn inside, yeah, get up off of that bed, then shake up and swing. I could listen to this for the next 30 minutes and not get bored. Also, press the guide button just for the icons being accessed. Press the guide button again to hide the icons. Press command menu to configure, load, and type of screen. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. You're tired today. How do I? That's a very specific place. Make sure you don't hurt nobody.
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Just barge.
Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go? Okay, then let's go.
Is that the new city passenger train? Honey hot.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea.
Ooh. This was not in Persona 3, so I'm guessing the music changes depending on if you have the male or female character too.
Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now.
How do man-made islands work?
Morning! Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here.
Fun fact, if you play Persona 4,
You're okay from here, right?
if you play Persona 4, you actually visit here, and one of the social links that you can, like, help here, will become brave and, like, grow into themselves, and you actually get to meet them as, like, the student council president. It's student council president, right? Something like that.
You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Where's my classroom?
I think they're posted on the bulletin board, but I haven't checked yet either. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
Yeah, don't tell anyone that I pointed a gun at my head. There are many people standing there. This is... You can't even walk around on your own. That's so... Really, it's lame as shit. Both these guys are social links you get later. Yes, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. We gotta find somewhere to change this. Yes. Okay, fine. You're gonna be like that. Hey, it's a blizzard room you're supposed to. It's right there. You're in class FCAS. You're in a different room, so I can't do it. swear about you sometimes. Oh great, I have the worst teacher ever. There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in our class. We'll never see them again after we graduate anyway. Depressing? Not wrong though. What's my name? What should I do? What should I do? Classes. Whatever. I don't... Is she new to this version? That way. I should move here, so you should probably ask someone else. Can't go that way. Hi there, welcome. Do I got any money? Hey, I got $30. I'll buy this cup of sandwich. Here you go. Let's see what you got on sale. You see anything? I don't have enough bread for everyone, so you want some cover. I don't have any customers when school's out, so I can't sell that much. You're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. Alright, I get it. You want me to order more of the cream filled bread you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Alright, where am I going? Classroom rosters are posted. I can't find your name. Record again. Oh, there's a small note with your name on it. Katome Shiomi. I'm saying that name wrong. Class A. Look closer and notice that the name you already talked about is also on the list. So they could be in the same class as her. She go to the faculty office. How do I do this? Oh. Faculty office hallway. Hey! Man wearing kabuto. Looks like a teacher's talking to a bored male student. You see, every man must have. Oh wait, they gave this guy an actual portrait in the Persona 3 Fez. This guy didn't. The teacher didn't have a portrait. Classroom samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great many things. That's fantastic. The teaching of Bushido is in as they are now. Yes. You may not be a native to this land. The spirit of the samurai flows through you just the same. You see me having fun. Wait, what do you say? You must have 10 tears in Masumi's eyes, then he has fascinating lesson. Do you test your students on the histories? Of course I do. You know what? You live your best life, buddy. Back to the office. Strange, since this library is here, let's just move one down the hall. Was that just another classroom? Go back to the office. Go back to the office.
Oh, are you the new student?
Yes.
11th grade, correct?
Yes. Your pages are...
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
You're an orphan.
I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Pleased to meet you.
My, aren't you polite? Girls like you should be an example for others.
So, the canon attitude for the male protag is that he is very uncaring. Like, he's just going through life kind of thing. Whereas, from what I've heard, the FemC here is a lot more bubbly and upbeat and kind and considerate. I'm not to say the male protagonist is a good person. It's just that he's like,
have you seen the classroom assignments?
Care.
You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Around you whispering about something.
I heard we got a transfer student. Yep, I've seen her too.
She came to
That's Liam
school
O'Brien.
with Kari.
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Miss Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
The rumors will stop anytime soon. Welcome to high school. It might be a different place, but it's always works the same. Homeroom is over. Your first after-school session is
Sup, dude?
Hey!
You look like a deer in headlights.
That is Vic Mignogna. You know Vic Mignogna. Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist. Broly before the allegations went out. What's it called? Rohan, Part 4 JoJo. Read.
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so.
He was.
Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh? A friend? Oh, you mean me? Yeah, I'm glad we ended up in the same class too.
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun. By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What is she, your nanny? Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything. If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it.
I have mixed feelings on Junpei. That said, he probably ends up being one of the most fully fleshed out characters, and not just Persona 3, but in the Persona series in general, including 2. I still need to go back and play 1. So, yeah.
No prob. My door's always open, so to speak.
Up to you in the hall, to you, letting you walk you back to the door.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Maybe so also Junpei while walking back. There's a sign-in sheet at the counter. You can save your game at the sign-in sheets.
Welcome back.
There it is. Only one person got it, and it made me sad. What will you do? Save. You shouldn't be outside of your own night. It's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired. You should get a good night's rest. I'm pretty tired. You should go to bed early tonight. Okay, so you can kind of explore. It's just not with an actual character. Vacant room. Eagle's room. Oh wow, it says that character's name. The place says Akihiko. There's someone inside. Is that Mitsuru? Is he now? Sorry, but can you come back later? Vacant room. The vending machine. Buy something. Mad Bull. Oh, CeeLo missed. Obviously, Sierra missed. That's not a drink anymore. Apparently, they retired that. Mitsuru's room, Kari's room, vacant room. Yes. Feel tired, she gets some rest. Later, the dorm room lounge. A young man walked down the stairs and Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
Liam O'Brien. Again, you know Liam O'Brien. We've already done him. Not gonna go over his stuff again. Yatsuo in League of Legends. You know.
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Tomorrow. Did you hear the rumor? Yeah, something about a bathroom? No. No, what I mean the story about the first year student. Not when she stopped going to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. Her mother tries to talk to her. She's mother says, it's coming, it's coming. So how about that? You know what I mean? Here's our explosive. We'll take a look at the first level by Zensao Kasei. Why him? Another teach Utsugo Kuboto. He became famous as a singer, but was also found fine literature. Why it's not in the textbook? Oh, we should bring Kuboto book next time. Did you were you listening? I'm gonna say it was my favorite author. It was this guy. That's right. You were listening to me after. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. You say my bacon, so the answer is pay attention to class. Become slightly more popular. Is that how it works? Nothing to do, so you decided to go back to they really on-rail you in this. In Persona, in the PS2 version, Persona 3 Fez, you get a lot more, not a lot more freedom, but you can like move around a lot more early on. Yukari's already here, talking about the unfamiliar.
Oh, she's back.
What's up?
So, this is our new guest.
What's up?
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask? There are only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
Also, sounded behind the voice actor, so I'm not gonna check. Why'd you come here?
To welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always, although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
I saw something odd.
You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know. Do you have another question? Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
I don't think that's what the saying is.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
I don't think that's how the saying goes, my friend. Later, a certain room in the dormitory.
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, back alley at Tatsumi Port Islands.
This sucks.
Oh wow, so they give portraits to like every character there that's gonna be voiced. Interesting. Playing from the radio that man threw away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kiricho Electronics. Kiricho Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Huh?
What's happening to me?
Didn't even show that animated cutscene either? I mean, you got the full effect right there. Back in a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Who are you explaining this to?
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form.
Are you spying on me?
She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour.
So what, Persona users just get an extra hour of sleep? That's some bullshit.
The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Oh no,
Yes,
it
sir.
starts tomorrow.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
It starts tomorrow. Master Katone Shimono. Shiomi? Shiomi. Shiomi. There's that all too iconic theme.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
So, the voice of Igor, the original voice actor for Igor, passed away in Japan, so I think they changed the voice.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
I know this guy seems and looks evil as shit, but he's actually a good person. So, remember that god I was talking about, Philemon? So, when Philemon's entire thing is that he made a bet with the elder god Nyarlathotep, the literal elder god from Cthulhu Mythos of Nyarlathotep, saying, hey, humans actually aren't shit. Nyarlathotep saying, no, they are shit. Alright, bet. I bet humans will lead to their own destruction. I bet they won't. Nyarlathotep started cheating and started kind of like pushing things towards its favor. And Philemon, wanting to give humans a chance to fight back, created this person right here, Igor. He's a doll, and his entire thing is helping humans unleash their potential to be able to fight back against the powerful beings in the universe that want to take humans out. You signed at the door and was lying before you.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return: that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this. There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps, till we meet again.
It's nuts how many voice actors from Critical Role appear in the Persona series. I think the only one that hasn't appeared in the Persona series at this point is Taliesin. Taliesin and Johnson, I think, are the only two of the main cast that haven't showcased in the Persona series yet. You feel like you've had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, I'm so sleepy today. Times like this, it's best to sleep during class. You realize how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more precious than at night? I know what you mean. Right? You go from dead to being fully full of energy again. It's a great feeling. Again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. Oh, but we have a classical literature today. That means we're stuck with old nasty Yoda. I'm Mr. Ikuda. Let me teach you classroom history. Teaching you about good old Japan all over. Some people say classroom lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. Students of the other teachers. Wrong. No one really understands classical lit. Close your eyes for a minute. Nah, man, we're staying awake. Hey, are you listening to me? Wake up, children. I'll be your textbook. First, our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, origin of Japanese literature. Very interesting story. Youngsters might call it the bomb. Until you get worse on it. Hey, academics raised up. You are in the shoeboxes and decide to go back together.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too. There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
Students on their way back to school.
Welcome back.
Sup? It's a beautiful moon tonight. Might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. These network computers were installed when the dorm was built. The main purpose is to send school reports about daily life here at the dorm. There used to be a dorm mother here who used to like cooking, but there's just no students here now. It'd be great to have Dylan like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. Yeah, I'm not good at cooking, but seriously, just to do things like that. You know, if you're really hanging around the kitchen, I bet you could really do something with this place. There's a character who we'll get later who is good with the kitchen. Really good. Back door's locked. Men's room. Ladies' room. Go in. I still get the bus here. I wonder if you wash your hands. What should you do today? Guess not. Oh, that's convenient. There we go. Okay, that's staying on. There's a television. I'm Trish. Today's I'm in a blue suit. She's a very dependable looking 20-year-old woman. Her sister is a camerawoman. Oh, that's a character from Persona 2 they're talking about. Whose name currently escapes me. Shit. I need to play Persona 2 again. It's been so long. Go back to your room. 2009. You're tired. You should go to bed. Sleep. A certain room in this dormitory.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Emergency call from outside rung through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
Dude, you're waking by a lot of noise. Should I go check outside?
Wake up! Sorry! I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now!
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs! We'll lead through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case.
You handed a long, thin implement. Looks seems to be a naginata.
Okay, let's go. Follow me.
Oh, so she gets a naginata as a weapon. The boy character Makoto gets a short sword.
All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Second
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now. Huh?
What's up?
You gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
It's not animated.
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru. Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem. Here goes.
Wow, that is very compressed. Oh, and we're getting the cutscene as a battle thing. Oh, bye. So in Persona 3 Fez, this is a cutscene. You didn't say Persona, come on. Oh, that's neat.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
I'll explain. We're not getting an explanation. That just kind of went right.
What on earth was that?
The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You obtained a new persona. So yeah, in Persona 3 Fez, that's an animated cutscene where Yukari
Is it over?
like hesitating to do it. If it's not clear, basically the persona users of this game, as opposed to card crushing in Persona 4, just kind of like willing, like ripping off your mask in Persona 5. In this game, it's saying, I'm willing to accept death to keep fighting on. That's the long and short of it. I'm ready to face the Reaper, thus I'm at my most powerful. I'm not afraid of dying, so I'm going to give it everything I have. And to do that, these guys need their invokers, which is literally them effectively committing suicide by shooting themselves. I suggest watching the Persona 3 Fez cutscene, because he raises the gun up to his head and all this. It looks so much better as a cutscene, and he says Persona in like this kind of like long drawn out way, smiling the entire way, because the male protagonist again is fucking crazy and accepts death. He's nuts. He shoots himself, bang, and the same thing comes out. Only his Orpheus looks more male. It looks like a guy, as opposed to her Orpheus looks like a female. That Persona that just came out of our Orpheus, however, that's major spoilers for later, so we'll come back to that.
It's still moving!
Piece of the Shadow is heading for Yukari.
No! Get away from me!
You had to save her. Play like a bitch in the novel, effectively, is what it seems like. Oh, yeah! Defense. Let's see your status. Tune everything. I'll be lightning, weak to dark.
Been a little while, but I'm still battling. Moving fast while you just battling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling. A lot of anger in it. Rhymes coated with spangles.
Ow. Ow.
Rectangles just like music sounds. No man can run away.
Summon you!
Go to search entities, how do you get the recent down? Slacker, plain, timid. You not pursue. Oh, I got 2 levels for that? So you changed. So, just like in the other Persona games, your character and your personas level up differently. Well, at least for the main character. Everyone else's personas are locked to them, but since you're the main character, you can flip your personas. But with this, Orpheus leveled up. Full Arcana. But with the main character, her level affects the level of persona that she can summon, and the persona's levels affect what new skills they can get. Basic fire spell. Tarunda, I'm getting that. Monsters are gone. It seems Yukari is safe too. You feel exhausted. You're losing consciousness.
Are you okay? Oh, come on! Please! Can you hear me? Answer me!
I'm tired. Go away. Hello. Is this the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again.
Sup?
You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Fun fact, a lot of the terminology used in this game when it comes to Persona and stuff is actually based off real world concepts. Personas are effectively the mask or the faces that we put on to get through the day, to get through life, that are changed based off the things we interact with and the people we interact with, you know? My psyche?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
A mask?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer.
Bye, Igor.
Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Deuces. Jesus Christ, I was out for what? Was that 10 days? God damn. Your head is getting clear. You see white ceiling. wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
How long have I been here?
Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area.
Back in '99, you say?
Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks.
God forbid you have trouble
But
putting
still.
a gun to your own head.
Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
So this is more visual novel than like... I mean, it's still an RPG, but it's kind of playing like a visual novel, you know? Yo, long time to see. What's up? You get upset so anyway. That's what to tell you. What is it? Actually, oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. She's still full energy day. Maybe you all the way from the all over there. Oh, it's Yuka-san. You still live in the same dorm yet? Came separately today? Because you'll cause some rouge again? What? I just left a little late. I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? You feeling better? It's okay. Sorry to hit you with the first thing in the morning. Ikuski. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. I'm the fourth of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. That's enough about nonsense. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. Wraps it up for the Stone Age. No lessons about stones. Or lessons about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. So I can just get... I'm paid to do this, so I gotta stop being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. What if the sunrise gets to do their day in the sun? I just asked a question at random and called today. Hey, Junpei, what was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know that? Unless I was way back then. Right. What the heck is... I think they're called elevated houses. Give me a second. Look, I'm trying to max out my character the first playthrough of this, so give me a second. Mud huts. That's correct. Mud huts are built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of katana. Everything else is so dull. Get it right. I don't get any credit? Oh, well, thanks. Really smart. That's not how that works. Well, anyways, there's something important going on. I'm trying to go back to the There's no one in the lounge. You're told to go to the 4th floor. You can now quick save data from the command menu. Continue playing from quick saves, so let me continue. You know how quick saves work. That being said, we're doing the actual save. Alright, so I think it's a pretty good place to stop. So it turns out Persona 3 Portable is more visual novel style as opposed to like more freeform RPG that Persona 3 was. Alright, I guess that's how it is. Either way, I want everyone out there to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. Right now, I am out. Later.
Hell now, no